Antidisestablishmentarianism. Today, we're going to break it up into its Latin roots to find out what it really means. Let's start with anti. You probably already know that anti means against or opposite. The root word anti is found in the language Latin. No, Latin. In fact, a lot of English roots come from the languages of Latin and Ancient Greek. Now let's move on to the next word, which is dis. Actually, it's dis without the second S. The root dis means almost exactly the same thing as the root anti, so this is pretty simple so far. Now, we're going to look at two words, which are actually one word. Let's take a look at the suffix word, mint. The word mint is normally just used after a verb to show something that does that verb. For example, a government is something that governs, and a management is something that manages. Therefore, it's safe to say that an establishment is some sort of organization that was established. The last word in our big word is Arianism, which is actually a kind of anti-Christian cult, but that doesn't help in our understanding of this word. As used in this word, the suffix Arianism means a kind of idea that a bunch of people follow. Now it's time to add all these words together. So the first word we had was anti. Anti means opposite of. And then we had dis, which also means opposite of. And after that, we had establishment, which we concluded was an organization that was established. And finally, we have Arianism, which is an idea that many people believe in, or which you can add to any type of idea. So let's connect dis and establishment. So that would mean opposite to establishment. And now we can add disestablishment to Arianism, and we would get disestablishmentarianism, which would probably mean the idea that the establishment should be taken down, or the idea that the establishment should be opposed. And then finally, you have an anti to that. So the idea that you shouldn't not oppose the establishment. So those two anti and dis cancel each other, which would leave you with establishmentarianism. So anti-disestablishmentarianism basically is the idea which many people believe in, that there should be an establishment. By the way, that's not the actual meaning of this word, but if you really care about the meaning of this word, you can just look it up. The meaning that we came to with Latin roots and Greek roots was pretty close.